Hi, I'm Conal and I'm a final year law and business student. Last year I completed my placement with KPMG in Dublin in their Tax Knowledge Centre, which was a tax research department that was responsible for updating the firm and clients on developments in the tax world through the form of info memo alerts, which I drafted throughout the year among other things. As a law and business student, I was caught in two minds between pursuing a career in law or a career in the business and accounting field. I had already done many work experience stints in solicitors' offices and law firms throughout secondary school, so completing a placement here was important to me to figure out which route I was going to take, and it also felt it was invaluable experience for the future. My most important job would have been drafting alert memos, which involved taking, for example, an article published by the OECD or a case summary published by the Tax Appeals Commission, and I would have to pick out the most important details, summarise and then explain it, which then got published for everyone in the firm, clients included, to read and use. Our department also hosted senior management meetings fortnightly, so myself and the other associates in the department were responsible for setting this meeting up and ensuring that it ran as smoothly as possible. This work placement gave me a valuable insight into how these companies are run, and the experience itself taught me a lot about working in a professional context. Things such as team projects and a close relationship with my manager were things I had never experienced before, and this greatly improved my team working skills and gave me insights I would never have thought of before. Something that I'm proud of that came about due to my placement was being offered a professional contract for after I finished my degree. Not only was I offered a place to come back, but I was offered a contract for KPMG's new law firm, a separate company from the one I worked in, despite not having worked there while I was on my placement. This gave me the reassurance and the pride of knowing that the work I did was not overlooked and I was a valued team member. My advice would be to definitely undertake the work placement. If you're sitting on the fence about what you're wanting to pursue or are already set in your ways, the placement experience is so enjoyable and fulfilling, and it can really open up many options and opportunities for the future. Even if you decide that it is not the right area for you, the knowledge you can learn from your peers and seniors, as well as networking opportunities, are invaluable for future careers and can really help shape your future. Like I said, by the end of my placement I was even more set in my ways of becoming a lawyer and not an accountant, but I still love working in a corporate setting and I wanted to work in a corporate law firm. And from this placement I have received a contract for my future dream career. I wouldn't have received this if I hadn't undertaken this placement. This meant that while my friends were applying for internships this term, stressing about deadlines, I could rest easy knowing that I didn't have to do the same.